Well, the market's giving quite a few opportunities today. Let's have a look. Hi, and a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you who haven't been here before, my name is Langers, and I am the overgrown child that is the Scruffy trader. And what I'm trying to do is kind of inspire you in your own trading, maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So if that sounds good, please help me to help you by sharing the videos and clicking the little subscribe button. So what are we talking about over coffee today? Well, it's the charts, funny enough, and they are pretty good today. Now, why do I do lots of trade videos? Because I get that all the time. There's lots of education on the channel and different tips about the way trades are and how they're made up. But predominantly, it's me trading the screens in real time. And I was asked, why do I do it? Well, it's because that's where the channel came from. I record all of my trades as part of a trading journal. It's just a visual representation of what I'm getting up to. And it helps me. It's just kind of the way I am. And I live on spreadsheets, etc. And because I do it every day, and I also run a small group, the guys want to see what I'm up to and how I do it. And that's basically what this channel is. So let's have a little look and see what the world has on store today. Well, if I look at my basket, my watches, I look at these 8 markets pretty much every day. But there are a multitude of markets to choose from. God knows how many currency pairs, shares, it just goes on forever. There's indices, there's all sorts. So you need a way to filter this down. Now I do it through a spreadsheet. I work out strengths every morning, which is here. And today, switch my notifications on, how good is that? Is telling me a story about the US dollar. So what we're looking at in this sheet is the dollar is strong, but it is losing ground as a change of strength. Now this is good because it now means it's opening up markets, and this helps me filter out. And out of them, you have your crowd favorites, cable, pound, US dollar, that sort of thing. It's pulled out the euro dollar, which is this one here. Okay, and that's kind of what I'm interested in. And why is that? Because it's bouncing on a level. And levels for me are everything. I think levels are king. So it's bouncing on that level. And it's starting to show a little sign of weakness, even though it's had a big buy up over and over. So the fact the dollar is strong is telling me this can be movement. Because that sheet I've just shown you doesn't show direction, it's showing movement. Okay. Now I can see there's been a push down on cable, which is the pound US. All right. And this one often follows it, but it's a little bit later to the party, which it is here. But we've also got other opportunities, and that is the DAX. Now this is pre-marked up, and you can see it's caught between a range. It's pushing to upper limits, and I'll talk through that in just a second. So these 3 markets that I just spoke about, which is euro, dollar, cable, and the DAX, are the ones that are interesting me. So normally I would look at just kind of one market a day, whereas today I think we've got a good opportunity on 2, which is the euro dollar. Why is that? Super drive down. If you saw yesterday's video, I explained a little bit about this drive and how to catch a few pips out of it. Well, that drive is here. And there is the results from yesterday. Okay, so what's it done? It's pushed up, it's hitting the level, and it is stalling. Now it's currently 20 to 11. I drop this onto a 5-minute chart. There it is there. You can see it at the bottom corner, showing you the date. And you can see that lovely drive up. Now it's caught. Good. So why have we got cable on here as well? Well, cable is an interesting market because, again, it is pushing up as well. It is slammed down and it is stalled at that level. However, am I going to enter the market? No, because I am going to short the euro. And if I'm looking to short, I'll also be looking to short this market as well. However, I think this is a little bit of a dangerous time for it. I'm expecting it to move up. But at the minute, all I'm doing with this is using it as a gauge to see if this one here is ready. And I think it's pretty much there. Okay. And then later on today, depending on whether all of the trading gods align, I'm looking for this to trade as well. But I want to see it bounce up into here. And the reason these lines are dotted is they are hypothetical levels. And what do I mean by a hypothetical level? It means it's not been there before. So these are levels I've had to work out myself as to logical stalling points. And I wasn't far off with that because that pushed up and stopped bang on it. And when I drew this one in, it's not a million miles away from the stalling points. And if I drop this out to, say, a weekly, you can kind of see the lines I've drawn in. There's nothing up here. These are new highs for the DAX. If I go right out, there you go. It's never been here. So these lines, let's just say they took a little bit of engineering, and my zones will come in handy because they capture the fact that the levels might be slightly out. Well, that makes sense. Anyway, it's not quite ready to cook on any of them just yet. This one may well be ready in about half an hour. So what I'll do is I'll pause the video and I'll come back to you when it's ready to cook. And I'll certainly be trading one of these three. It looks like it's going to be the euro. If I can get my £200 wages out of this in one go, that'll be me done for the day. If not, I have this to fall back onto. And you never know, that might even crouch up to there. We might get 3 on. But is that wise? No, it's not. Because that means it borders into over trading. I'd rather narrow it into the 3, look for the best candidate, narrow it down, and trade that one candidate. Because the aim of trading is not to catch everything, it's just to be paid. That's all trading's for, just to be paid. And it doesn't matter if you wait all day for one trade. You know, the idea of jumping in and out is, well, it's a road to ruin, let's put it that way. You will see me put multiple orders in because I do break my positions up and I do scale in and out, but it's all off one setup, and then that one setup is managed across a broken position. But I'll explain that as I go into it. Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay guys, so come back. Everything's starting to look to rock. As you can see, I'm looking at 3, but what I'm going to do is, it's the euro dollar that's interesting. I'm just going to drop a couple of orders in to run down. I'm reasonably confident with this one, so we're just going to put 3 orders in straight away. Same drill as always. Drop it on a 5 minutes so you can watch the candles form. I normally do a candle count, but As you can see, it's dropped down, so we'll just leave it there. And we're going to go 10, 15, and we'll have a cheeky one for a 5. And that should bounce us all the way into that green. That's the plan. So what I'll do is I'm just going to let it run out, and I'll come back to you when it's completed those 3. Happy days. And that was that, guys. Straight into the target zone. So what have we done? There you go. 150 quid out of 3 orders in what? A little over an hour. Can live with that. Not bad. What's the others up to? Well, this one's now starting to get ready. And we could look at this as well, but I don't think I will. Done for the day sort of thing. Have a sneaky little look at the DAX later on. Can't get any better than that. So happy days. Sorry, it's been a busy morning today. And one of the beauties of setting up the way that I've done it is you literally can set and forget. The reason why I have multiple orders in is so I don't have to be at the screen all the time if I don't need to be. It would just close off, get to the next level, close off, get to the next level, close off. Saves me doing it manually. Saves me making mistakes. And this is something that I try and show the guys all the time. This particular trade, as you see, it came in at lunchtime, just finished. I was talking about this, or at least it will be when I get the old computer working. I was talking about this earlier on with the chart markups, which we do. That is there. That was at 20 to 12. And plenty of others. And also a trade idea, which is here. That was at 11:30 for the euro and the DAX that I've just been talking about, but explaining exactly why I was taking the trade and how it was going to play out. And that's it. Keep your trading as simple as possible, guys. Really do. And when you're being paid, stop. And do that just once a day and you'll be fine. But there we go. Quite happy with that trade. So if you're interested in it, by all means contact me. My contact details are below. If you want to see more about the Discord group and maybe get involved with the Scruffy squad, again, there's plenty of details in the description. And as always, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.